In many parts of East and Southeast Asia, people do not just celebrate the New Year on January 1st. They have a rich tradition of celebrating multiple New Years, each with its own unique customs and significance. They also have another special calendar called the Lunar Calendar, which is used to mark important events and festivals. This calendar is not just a tool for tracking days, it is a cultural artifact that holds deep meaning. This calendar is like a fascinating puzzle, blending the cycles of the moon and the sun. It is a system that requires careful observation and understanding of celestial movements. It is a unique way of keeping track of time, deeply rooted in tradition and cultural beliefs. Each phase of the moon has its own significance and is celebrated with various rituals and ceremonies. Imagine a calendar where the months are determined by the moon's journey around the Earth. This lunar cycle creates a rhythm that is both predictable and mysterious. That is exactly how the lunar calendar works. Each month begins with a new moon and ends with the next new moon, creating a cycle that repeats throughout the year. So let's delve deeper into the intricacies of this fascinating timekeeping system. There is so much more to discover about how it shapes and reflects the lives of those who use it. Unlike the Gregorian calendar, where months have a fixed number of days, the lunar calendar dances to the rhythm of the moon. Each month begins with a new moon, a celestial event that marks a fresh start. As the moon waxes and wanes, so too does the lunar month progress. Picture the moon as a graceful dancer, its phases dictating the rhythm of the calendar. A new month, known as Chu-Yi or Shuo-Ri, commences when the moon aligns itself perfectly between the Earth and the Sun. Each lunar month has 29 or 30 days, depending on what day and night a new moon falls on. This celestial ballet ushers in a time of new beginnings and fresh starts. As the moon continues its celestial waltz, it reaches its full glory around the middle of the lunar month. The full moon, a beacon of light in the night sky, illuminates the halfway point of the month. And so the lunar months ebb and flow, guided by the moon's ethereal dance across the sky. While the moon dictates the months, the lunar calendar also needs to stay in sync with the Earth's journey around the sun. This synchronization is crucial to ensure that the seasons and agricultural cycles remain consistent year after year. To bridge the gap between the lunar and solar cycles, a clever system of leap months are employed, once every 2 to 3 years. This system is not just a modern invention, but has been used by various cultures for centuries to maintain harmony between the lunar and solar calendars. Think of leap months as nature's way of adjusting the calendar, ensuring it does not drift too far from the solar year. By adding an extra month periodically, the calendar stays aligned with the Earth's seasons, preventing any significant shift over time. Every 2 to 3 years, an extra month, aptly named a leap month, is added to the lunar calendar. This addition helps to correct the discrepancy that arises because the lunar year is shorter than the solar year by about 11 days. So, a lunar year normally has 12 lunar months. A lunar year that has an extra month is known as lunar leap year. This ensures that the lunar year, consisting of 12 or 13 months, aligns more closely with the Earth's orbit around the Sun. Without this adjustment, the lunar calendar would gradually fall out of sync with the solar year, causing seasons to shift over time. Similar to the Gregorian calendar, the lunar calendar also has leap years, but they are determined by a different set of rules. These rules are based on the intricate patterns of the moon's phases and its orbit around the Earth. These leap years, with 383 or 384 days, accommodate the slight variations in the Earth's orbit, keeping the calendar in harmony with the natural world. This adjustment is essential to ensure that the lunar calendar remains accurate and reliable. It is a delicate dance between the moon and the sun, orchestrated by the ingenious system of leap months and leap years. This system exemplifies the intricate balance required to keep our calendars in sync with the natural rhythms of our planet. One of the most intriguing aspects of the lunar calendar is the Chinese Zodiac, a cycle of 12 animals, each representing a year. These animals are not just symbols, they are believed to influence the characteristics and fortunes of those born under their reign. Imagine a grand celestial race where 12 animals competed for a place in the heavens. This mythical race, according to legend, determined the order of the zodiac animals: rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, sheep, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. Each year in the 12-year cycle is associated with one of these animals. People born in a particular year are said to inherit certain traits of that animal. For instance, people born in the year of the snake are considered rational, calm, and thoughtful. Those born in the year of the dragon are often perceived as strong and ambitious, while those born in the year of the rabbit are known for their kindness and diplomacy. Preparing for the new year out with the old, in with the new. The Lunar New Year, often referred to as Chinese New Year, is the most important festival in the lunar calendar. It is a time of renewal, reflection, and joyous celebration, marked by vibrant traditions and customs passed down through generations. As the old year draws to a close, families embark on a thorough cleaning of their homes, sweeping away any lingering bad luck and making way for good fortune in the year to come. It is a symbolic act of purification, a way of starting the new year with a clean slate. Red, the color of prosperity and good luck, takes center stage during the new year. Homes are adorned with red lanterns, intricate paper cuttings, and auspicious couplets bearing messages of happiness and longevity. The air crackles with anticipation as families prepare to welcome the new year with open arms and hopeful hearts. Family ties, journeying home for reunion. The Lunar New Year is a time for families to reunite, strengthening the bonds that connect them. It is a heartwarming tradition, a testament to the importance of family in many Asian cultures. Imagine a mass exodus, not driven by necessity, but by the desire to be with loved ones. That is the reality during the Lunar New Year, as people from all walks of life embark on journeys, some short, some long, to return to their hometowns and celebrate with their families. The journey home is not just a physical one, it is a journey of the heart. As families gather under one roof, stories are shared, laughter fills the air, and the warmth of togetherness envelops everyone. It is a time to reconnect, reminisce, and create new memories that will be cherished for years to come. A feast for the senses. Culinary delights of the new year. No Lunar New Year celebration is complete without a sumptuous feast, a culinary symphony of flavors and textures that tantalize the taste buds and symbolize abundance and prosperity. Food plays a central role in the festivities, each dish imbued with meaning and tradition. Picture a table laden with an array of dishes, each more enticing than the last. Fish, a symbol of surplus and abundance, is a must-have, its glistening scales reflecting the promise of a prosperous year ahead. Dumplings, plump and juicy, represent wealth and good fortune, especially when a lucky coin is hidden inside. Sweet treats like glutinous rice balls in a sweet syrup and moon-shaped rice cakes symbolize unity and togetherness. Their sticky texture represents the close-knit bonds within families. The feast is a culinary journey through tradition, each bite a reminder of the cultural heritage passed down through generations. Festive fun celebrating with traditions and rituals. The Lunar New Year is a time for joyous festivities, a kaleidoscope of traditions and rituals that bring people together and usher in the new year with hope and excitement. Families reunite, friends gather, and communities come alive with vibrant energy, all in the spirit of welcoming a fresh start. From the thunderous roar of firecrackers to the mesmerizing dance of the lion, the celebrations are a feast for the senses. The streets are filled with the sounds of laughter, music, and the rhythmic beats of drums, creating an atmosphere of pure joy and excitement. Imagine the night sky illuminated by a dazzling display of fireworks, their vibrant colors painting the darkness with joy and wonder. Each burst of light is a symbol of hope, a promise of prosperity and happiness for the year to come. The sound of firecrackers, once believed to ward off evil spirits, now adds to the festive atmosphere, their deafening booms a symbol of the old year being chased away. It is a tradition that has been passed down through generations, connecting the past with the present. The lion dance, a mesmerizing performance of skill and artistry, is another highlight of the festivities. The dancers' synchronized movements and the vibrant costumes create a spectacle that captivates audiences of all ages. Dancers, dressed in elaborate lion costumes, mimic the animals' movements, bringing good luck and fortune to those they visit. Their performances are not just entertainment, but a deeply rooted cultural expression. Red envelopes, filled with money and given by elders to children, symbolize good wishes and blessings for the year ahead. This simple yet meaningful gesture is a way to pass on hopes for health, wealth, and happiness to the younger generation. As we draw our journey through the Chinese Lunar Calendar and New Year celebrations to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on what we have explored. We began by understanding a different way to track time, delving into the intricacies of the lunar months and the adjustments made through leap months and leap years to keep the calendar in sync with the seasons. Hence, it is a lunisolar calendar, meaning it considers both the moon's phases and the Earth's orbit around the sun. This dual consideration makes it incredibly accurate and versatile. This intricate system has been used for centuries to guide agricultural practices, plan festivals, and even choose auspicious dates for important occasions. It is a calendar that serves multiple purposes in daily life. From farmers in the fields to families gathering for celebrations, this calendar, with its rich cultural heritage, plays a vital role in the lives of millions. It is a living tradition that continues to thrive. We learned about the guardians of the years, the zodiac animals that bring their unique characteristics and fortunes to each year. The transition from one year to the next is marked by an array of customs, symbolizing the departure of the old and the welcoming of the new. Reunion dinners bring families together, reaffirming bonds and sharing hopes for the future. The culinary delights of the new year, from dumplings to rice cakes, each dish carries its own significance, representing prosperity, unity, and happiness. Celebrations come alive with traditions and rituals, from the thunderous roar of firecrackers and dazzling fireworks to the captivating lion dances and the heartfelt exchange of red envelopes. These practices connect generations, blend past with present, and fill the air with a sense of joy and anticipation. The Chinese Lunar New Year is more than just a festival. It is a profound cultural tapestry woven with history, tradition, and the shared aspirations of millions. As the new year unfolds, may it bring abundance, joy, and prosperity to all. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, may the spirit of the Lunar New Year guide you through a year of happiness and success.
Thank you for watching. Hope you found this video informative and entertaining. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. We do like to know and hear your feedback. And if you have the means, please consider supporting us on Patreon, where you can get early access to our videos and where we post bonus material. Till next time, this is Geeky Tidbits saying cheers and have a good day.